Hi, my name is Hannah. This is a video about how my favorite costume, my orc kit for Empire, comes together from your base layers all the way up to the little bits and pieces that make this sort of costume really stand out. Okay, so first thing we start with is you need a good pair of icy trousers. Like these. These are my old karate pants. But they've gotten so dirty and so mud stained over the years that they just look the part now. So they gotta be nice and baggy so you can move around in them. Next part is a tunic. Well, this is my tunic for Kirrik. It's a design that I made. It's like a long dress. And it's got pointy bits at the front and square split up the back. It used to have cool sleeves that were hemmed in the same material as the bottom, but I didn't really like them, and I was wearing this cotton shirt underneath them all the time, and it was getting really, really hot. So what I did is I cut the sleeves of the tunic, and I cut the body off the shirt, and I just sew them together. So now I have a bit of nice light wearing kit, so I'll put that on first. Okay, so that's my basic layer. Looking pretty good, right? Cool. Next layer is this lovely silk printed skirt that I found. Now it's double-sided as well, so if I feel like being more red, I can wear this side. Feel like being more yellow, I can wear this side. Feeling like I want to go for the yellow, so this goes underneath as essentially the first layer of my war skirt. Okay, so the next part would be probably my top, okay? So this is very special. I made this. I'm very, very proud of it. The bodice is made from reclaimed sofa leather that I sewed together, a couple different pieces, and the sleeves I added on just this weekend and are made from old sofa cushions. And all in all, it looks very looks like a fencing doublet, which I really like, and it really works for the character. And I've done the bottoms of the sleeves up with chicken bones, so that if it gets too hot, I can just unbutton them and it comes a bit like a cape. So that's got to come off now. On here, I've also got a little badge I got from my priest. Do that all up. Good. So now I've got a little bit of form to my upper body. Makes me look a bit more feminine and defined my waist. I really like it. Next is the best part, my war skirt. This I've also made by hand, but I can't really tell you how it's come together because it's come together in pieces over the past 3 years. Just like a real war skirt. Every little bit's got a little bit of story to it. Even if it's just, I thought this looked pretty, so I put it on my war skirt. I got my guild banner on there. Got my war banner on there, the Sunhammers. Got bits of jewelry, a necklace from a dead friend. Ooh. Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, the main body of it, this big wide bit, is just a piece of suede that I bought from a leather store that just happened to be in this one really long big strip. this part, this like grey stuff, that's couch upholstery that I bought from a remnants bin. And this red stuff was a pair of one-size-fits-all harem pants that split the second that I put them on. But it's okay, because I got this really nice pinkish reddish fabric out of it. So, you know, silver linings and everything. And it pops open with a couple of toggles. That goes on just underneath my ribs here. Good. That's only part one of the war skirt. Part two comes next. The Belt of Worth. This has got so many chains and cool stuff hanging from it. It really adds little bits of extra to make this outfit super special. And it's just a normal belt that I got from a charity shop that had loads of little rings and stuff attached to the side of it. And I used that opportunity to add things, so I got a little belt pouch on there. I got a string of pearls, goes around the back. I've got this really cool chain, which I've added things to over the years, like a little boy and a fox jaw, a couple of other bits and pieces. That is one of my favorite bits. And that hooks around the back, like so. And it hangs on a little hook right here. Usually I'll secure that in place with a safety pin or something. And I got a cool little beaded belt which goes around the front. Usually stick that right here, attach it to my purse. But no sir, we are not done yet. We add another belt. This belt goes a bit higher up because this holds my weapon. It sits just over where my bodice meets the lower belt. That sits my weapon there really nicely. Put that in now. Got a cool hammer because I'm cool and hammers are cool. If I'm feeling flash, I'll add a scarf somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. Yeah, just have it here. Now just pull that through a bit. So I have a cool little scarf. Hangs up the side. A little bit of extra flair. Cool, right? Cool. So now I've got this sort of whole thing where everything's really heavy in the bottom. And it really bulks out the character well as with the big sleeves. Makes me look a lot bigger than I am. Makes me look like my legs are a lot bigger than they are. Even though it's just a little on me. Hey, next part. Looking a bit pink here for an orc, so I think I'm going to do something about my hands. So, I've got, these are pressure bandages that have seen a lot of dirt, a lot of grease, a lot of dye, a lot of shoe polish, a lot of mud, and a lot of rain. And they go all the way up to my elbows. Nice. That hides the part of my arm that's visible between my tunic, in case I take my bodice off, my tunic and my wrist. Oh, it's stuck. Next I've got some special gloves that I've made, which are electrician's gloves, so they got a bit of a leathery feel to them. They've been covered in bandages and glued, so you just sort of pull them on. Put them on underneath the wraps to hide where it joins, which is this horrible bright yellow colour. And pull it over, and there you go. Okay, pull it over, and there you go. Nice disguised hand. You can't see a single bit of pink. Right. Whew. It's getting hot in this. So one thing about looking this good is that it makes you both physically and metaphorically very, very hot. Okay, so neck and mask. Right. So I got this cool little yellow neck wrap that I really like that I'm just gonna put here. I should have done the other stuff first because I've got absolutely no dexterity in these gloves. Cool. Put on a couple of necklaces. Got a nice green one. Got this cool golden one, which I like. A big chunky wooden one. And then the mask. I've done a bit to my mask. I've given it some cool metal jewelry on the ears. Nice little chain from the face. I'm not going to put my snaz on because I forgot to bring it downstairs with me and I don't want to go upstairs and get it and then have to take my gloves off to put my snaz on. Use your imagination. Okay. Because my head is very, very small, I have to stuff something in my mask to make it sit on my head properly. So let's just grab something here. Here. Tea towel. Good. Fine. So I usually put that right on the back of my head where nobody can see it. Looking good. Last bit is I got to disguise this part of my neck with yet another scarf. The last scarf that goes on tie that at the side. Tie the back, right? And that is pretty much it. Let's give me a bit of a whirl round. So, there we go. Now you just need to accessorize it with something cool, like a cool bag or something. Yeah, got a cool bag, ready to hit the town, fuck shit up. Nice.